Statutory damages are monetary awards set by law and are typically fixed amounts per violation. They are distinct from actual damages, which are based on the actual harm suffered by the plaintiff. Statutory damages are often used in cases where it is challenging to determine the actual losses suffered, or when the harm caused is difficult to quantify. Statutory damages serve as predetermined monetary awards, established by law to compensate for violations of legal rights or obligations. Distinct from actual damages, they provide a practical means of redress in cases where quantifying the exact harm suffered is challenging. While statutory damages play a vital role in deterring misconduct and providing compensation to plaintiffs, their application must be balanced with considerations of fairness and proportionality within the legal framework. Distinctiveness from actual damages. Statutory damages stand apart from actual damages primarily due to their predetermined nature. Unlike actual damages, which aim to compensate for the specific harm suffered by the plaintiff, statutory damages are set amounts established by law. This distinction is crucial, as it provides a clear and straightforward means of calculating damages, especially in cases where quantifying the exact losses incurred is complex or impractical. Challenges in determining actual losses. Determining the actual losses suffered by a plaintiff can be a daunting task, particularly in cases involving intangible or non-economic harm. For example, in intellectual property disputes such as copyright infringement, it may be difficult to assess the true financial impact of the infringement on the copyright holder. Similarly, in cases of consumer protection violations or civil rights abuses, the harm suffered by the plaintiff may extend beyond tangible losses to include emotional distress, reputational damage, or other intangible consequences. Role in providing redress. Statutory damages play a crucial role in providing redress to plaintiffs in situations where the harm caused is challenging to quantify. By offering fixed amounts set by law, statutory damages ensure that plaintiffs are not deprived of compensation simply because the exact extent of their losses cannot be precisely determined. This aspect is particularly significant in cases where the defendant's actions may have caused widespread harm to numerous individuals or where the violation of law is egregious. Balancing deterrence and fairness. One of the key considerations in the use of statutory damages is striking a balance between deterrence and fairness. While statutory damages serve as a deterrent to future violations by imposing financial consequences on wrongdoers, they must also be fair and proportionate to the harm caused. Courts often weigh various factors, such as the nature and severity of the violation, the defendant's conduct, and any mitigating circumstances, in determining the appropriate amount of statutory damages to award. Legal framework and variability. The legal framework surrounding statutory damages can vary significantly from one jurisdiction to another and across different areas of law. Some statutes may specify precise amounts for statutory damages, while others grant courts discretion to determine the appropriate award within certain statutory limits. Additionally, statutory damages may be subject to statutory caps or limitations to prevent excessive or disproportionate awards.